Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday, 15th of July 2023, and welcome to Little Dawley Pools. I'm starting today's video on the spot where I finished my previous video this afternoon, because from here I want to explore a section of the Telford T50 50-mile trail, which was mentioned in my previous video. So yeah, with that in mind, let's carry on and just have a nice walk around this part of Dawley. Nice one. So yeah, to get to where we're going from here, we just go this way. Now this path to my left is part of the Iron Bridge Way, and as we saw in one of my videos I made recently, Dawley to Woodside, if you go along this path far enough, you'll find yourself in Woodside. Alternatively, if you were to take a slightly different path along this way in front of me, you'll also find your way eventually on your way toward Iron Bridge. But we're not going that way today. Instead, if we have a look here, you'll see a signpost for the Telford T50 50-mile trail, and again, just there. So yeah, as you can see, another signpost for the Telford T50 50-mile trail, pointing us in this direction, this way. And here in front of me is one of the pools at Little Dawley Pools. And from what I understand, this is a really good spot for fishing. So yeah, I'm not usually one for fishing. I never really got into fishing myself, but I'd imagine that somewhere like this is an absolutely beautiful spot to go fishing. So yeah, let's carry on this way. Now, 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was more like 3 years ago now, I did make a video exploring this section of the Telford T50 mile trail that I'm on at the moment, and I enjoyed making it. It was a really good video. And as for today, it seemed like a good idea to revisit this path, because its connection to the path I explored in my previous video, and I just figured it'd be a nice way to connect things together. So yeah, hopefully the weather will be okay today. At least hopefully it won't rain while I'm making this video, but we'll soon see. In the meantime, let's just enjoy the scenery. Oh, the sun's coming out again, which is good. Usually a good sign. But I wonder how long it'll last before it starts raining again today. One thing I've really enjoyed about living in Dorley is all the fascinating places to explore around here, which I've made videos about now. Some absolutely great places to be. For example, the path I'm exploring right now, it's been a long time since I've last been this way, but it's still a fun place to walk. And other places like the Brandley, absolutely great place to explore around there, the Brandley. I'm glad I made those videos about the place, especially the last one I made, particularly good. But yeah, on days like today, it's actually quite good being around here. Enjoy it. So this is where we were earlier on today in my previous video, and as we saw in my previous video today, if we follow the path in front of me, that'll take us into Dorley Hamlets and onto Lightmoor Road. So yeah, that's a really good place to explore the path in front of me. But since we've just been that way earlier on today, what we're instead going to do is follow the path to my left, the Telford T50 50-mile trail, up this way. And if I remember correctly, there are some fascinating spots to explore around this way. Now there is another path to my left. I can't remember if I ever went that way, to be honest. But we're not going to go that way this afternoon. Instead, we're going to stick on this path. Because if this is going the way that I think it's going, then there's some really nice sights along here to revisit and take a look at. If you have a look here, this is where I was standing earlier on in my previous video, and I actually stood here to have a look at the path I'm on at the moment. So yeah, that's the direction we've just come from, and if we go back that way, that'll take us back to where we started this video. So what we want to do is follow the path to my right and carry on this way. Yeah, there's somewhere along here, if I remember right, which was absolutely fantastic. a signpost marking the Telford T50 mile trail. In the past, there have been a few paths I've explored that I've really enjoyed, and after a certain amount of time I wanted to revisit to see if anything changed and how it changed. And this is one of those times. This is one of those times where I enjoyed a path, enjoyed exploring somewhere so much that I wanted to come back and just enjoy the place all over again. So it's really good. Very good indeed, to be honest. So I'm grateful I made the effort to make my previous video today, because it gave me reason to come back and explore this way all over again. And if you, as you can see on this tree, exploring the Telford T50 mile trail. And I think we're coming up to the spot that I found particularly interesting last time I was here. Yeah, we're nearly at really nice area along here. So if we see above my head, those power cables. Now last time I was here, there we are. Last time I was here, I had a very clear view of the pylon. You can just about see. Well, yep. Things have grown a bit, quite a lot, which is good. But yeah, and you also had a, if I remember correctly, you had a clear view of everything in the other direction as well, but not so much now. Well, maybe there's another spot along here that I can get a clear view of things over. I don't know. I don't remember. Now here is somewhere particularly interesting. This path here leads to some wooden steps down that way, but we'll come back to this in a bit. Instead, I want to focus on the T50 50 mile trail, which takes us on down this way. May start raining soon, I fear, I suspect, but the trees should keep me sheltered from the rain for the most part. Yeah, you can hear the rain starting to fall through the leaves. The sun's still out. We've got some blue sky going on, but in the other direction some rain clouds. Looks like the weather can't decide what it wants to do today. Here we are, back at the Telford T50 50-mile trail. Check out that scene. Very nice. It's very nice down here. I mean, it would be better if we it would be better if there were no rain clouds in the sky today, but even as it is, it's still very nice around here. Right. Still following the T50 50-mile trail down this way. Now, I should figure out how to edit my videos so I've got music playing in the background. I'm starting to think that might be a really nice improvement on my videos, maybe. Sorting out background music for people to listen to and enjoy as they're watching the places I video. I'll have to figure that out at some point. I know there are many decent editing apps to sort that out on. I just gotta figure out the best options for it. So here we are, as we can see, the Telford T50 mile trail points to my left. So yeah. Yes, as I was saying, Telford T50 mile trail goes off to my left here. So yeah, let's carry on this way. Now, I'd forgotten how long this section of the Telford T50 mile trail is. But, you know, that's good. Good to have a nice little explore and be out and about today. Here we are, further along the path. I think there's a crossroads or cross path around here somewhere. Yeah, here we are. It's like we can continue walking straight ahead, or we can take a turn to my left. But what we're going to do instead is look here. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking out for. The Telford T50 50-mile trail signpost. And as you can see along here, it's also part of the South Telford Heritage Trail and the South Telford Rights of Way project. So yeah, with all this going on, we're going to continue along the Telford T50 50-mile trail, which takes us this way. Now, I know I've been down this way before, but I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what the path looks like down this way. So, yeah. And what do we have here? The path splits, and one hand going straight on. But to my left here, the Telford T50 50-mile trail turns to my left, and so do we. We're following the T50 trail this way. Ah, I think I remember down this way now. Yeah. I do remember making a video going off in this direction, and it's a really, really great place to explore down this way. I forget the title of the video where I explore this way, but it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic that way. But what we want to do today, hang on, take a photo of this before I carry on. Yeah. Well, what we want to do today is stay focused on the Telford T50 mile trail going off in this direction. In the distance you can hear we're approaching a main road. So yeah, I think this main road that's in the distance on my right, that'll connect us to Ironbridge and down toward Coalbrookdale. So yeah, we want to come up this way. And as you can see, the Telford T50 mile trail points up this way. Yeah, I know where we are now, so yeah. What we want to do is just come up here. There's somewhere, well, there's something I want to have a look at over here. And it's just here on my right. As you can see, there's a path going off down this way. And the T50 50 mile trail, the Telford T50 50 mile trail, points us off in that direction. But we're not going to go down this way today, because, well, we've already been down this way a couple of weeks ago. This way will take us to Woodside, basically. And a couple of weeks or so ago, I already made a video exploring the path down that way toward Woodside. So we're not going that way today. Instead, what we're going to do is turn around. Right, so we're back on this path here, and if we were to go in the direction I'm now facing, that will take us back along everywhere we've just explored in this video. So we're not going that way. Instead, we're turning to my right, and I'm going to be going along this path here, which takes us back to where we started this video. So yeah, let's carry on this way. I'm not going to video this path in full, because I've already videoed walking along this path in my video Dorley to Woodside. So yeah, instead we're just going to skip ahead to get back to where we started this video. So yeah. So here we are, back at the end of a path I've just been on. So yeah, the path that the T50 50 mile trail brings you out on is the path I've just been walking along, and this is back at the end, or the start of the path, depending on how you get here. And as we're about to see, it brings us back to where we started this video today. Because the path we've just been on is the Ironbridge Way, which, as I said earlier on, takes us that way and takes us down toward Woodside, as we explored in the previous video. On top of that, it's the same path that the section of the Telford T50 50-mile trail that we've just explored brings you out on as well. And as we saw at the start of this video, we're basically back where we began, at the start of the Telford T50 50-mile trail, or at least this section of it. And as we saw in my previous video today, this path also takes us to Dorley Hamlets and a fantastic canal bridge, which I need to learn the history about, to be honest. So yeah. On that note, here we are back where we started, and it's at this point I'm going to finish this video. I've honestly enjoyed making these two videos today. They've been a good day, it's been a good afternoon. And as for in general, there are lots and lots of fantastic footpaths going off in different directions around here, all of which are just great places to explore. And as I said, I have made previous videos exploring around here, so please go back, check out those videos. They're just, well, at least in my opinion, of course, they are fantastic and really interesting videos of really interesting places to explore in this part of Dorley. I haven't decided, or to be more accurate, I don't know if I want to revisit some of those footpaths to make updated videos. I don't know if I'm going to do that. If you want to see those videos, updated, new versions of exploring around here, then leave a comment in the section below this video saying so. If not, don't worry. Like I said, I've already got videos exploring around here anyway, and as I just said, they're really interesting stuff to watch and to explore, in my opinion. But oh well, like I said, I'm going to finish this video here. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate everyone who watches my videos. Big thank you. So yeah, take care of yourselves, be safe, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Take care and goodbye.